You are now listening to the Fishing for BS podcast.
All right, hello and welcome to another week of the Fishing for BS podcast. I'm Andre.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Dana.
And we have
Iziah.
Oh no! Hold on, man. Let me introduce you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be jumping in, man.
We gotta give you more respect than that, bro.
Yeah,
you know
we gotta give you.
you.
Innit? Can't just jump in.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, we've got one of our good friends here today. Multi-instrumentalist, but mainly on keyboards. But he's the guy that you just see playing for all these artists on TV and. Well, not TV anymore. It's more YouTube, innit? But you're out here, innit? We see you out here, innit? We see you shining, brother. It's Iziah Yarde. Iziah, how you doing, man?
I'm good, thanks, my bro. How are you?
I'm good, living life. I don't have COVID anymore. It's my last day of isolation, so I'm chilling.
Sick.
Life's good. Things about to change in about a week and a half. So yeah, I'm good, man. How you guys doing? Aaron, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm nice, bro. Got my COVID vaccine coming next week.
Oh yeah, you're getting vaccinated, isn't it?
Yeah. You know the vibes. Yeah, man, next week, so I'm feeling nice, bro.
Mm-hmm. Dana, what are you saying?
Good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Same old. Just here.
Same old, yeah. Happy?
Same old. Happy, bro.
All right, brilliant, man. This week we're talking gear. And yeah, we're talking gear, we're talking... Let's just dive in, man. Let's dive in. Where do we even start with this? How much gear is enough gear? What's your first piece of gear you remember getting, Aaron? Your first, like, proper. First given to you,
What,
and then
proper?
first that you bought. So let's go first that you, like, got, and then
Given.
first you actually, like, invested in.
Okay. The first instrument, first bit of gear I was given was a saxophone. Increase.
What?
Yeah. My dad gave me a saxophone, man, because my dad played sax a little bit,
That's funny.
and he ordered me to get into music, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah, run the saxophone, dread." So my dad used to play bare like smooth jazz around the house, like
Mad. That's like
jazz,
our
and
dad.
jazz fusion stuff.
My dad will
Yeah,
not play
bear that.
anything but smooth jazz, boy. He runs it
By
into
force,
the
bro.
ground. By force.
Yeah.
Every smooth jazz version of every song you know. Just hearing Drake, like, smooth jazz versions. Like, bro, what are you doing? Turn this off.
Where did you find this?
Yeah.
Who made this?
Man got that new Scary Hours and smooth jazz. But yeah, my dad gave me a saxophone star, and he's just like, "Yeah, man, I played this." I remember like trying to learn a C note or whatever, and just like he just left me in the room, boy. Just go for it.
What?
And
He
I tried
didn't
it.
give you a lesson, no?
He showed me where it was or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he just like, "Yeah, man, just go for it." Obviously repetition, innit?
Fair enough.
But then he just left me, and I just remember thinking, "Nah, this ain't it, man. This ain't the one for me." And I think that was probably one of 2 or 3 times I played that saxophone, and then
Okay.
that was it, man. Like, that's it, bro. And then the first bit of gear that I bought,
Yeah.
I bought I bought this guitar. You probably remember it. You lot probably remember it. It was a PRS, and it was blue.
Was it blue?
The blue thing.
Yeah.
That was the stringsy. That was the
Yeah.
stringsy guitar, bro.
That stringsy days, you know. What? Jeez,
If you know, you
don't
know.
If you know, you know.
If you know,
boy.
you know. Out in these streets, boy. Terrorizing them.
Hey, it's a family-friendly podcast, man. Yeah, so yeah, I bought a blue PRS, and that was like, I was working a Saturday job. I remember I used to walk past a music shop to go there.
Yeah.
And then, I saw it in the window. I was like, Dad, I want it. He's like, yeah, man, just put a deposit on it, and then it's yours, isn't it? And you just pay it off.
Yeah.
And then, so I did that, put a deposit on it, and then just paid it off like every couple of weeks, and I got paid.
Okay.
So that felt nice.
Wow.
That felt nice.
Felt proper. That's dope, man. Dana, what was your? I remember yours, but yeah, what was your first?
Wait, I mean, obviously we always had gear in the house, but the first piece of gear that was like mine was the little red Ashton bass guitar.
The Ashton, man. Where?
That thing
Ashton.
is one of them. My first bass guitar type things that comes with the amp, the little practice, little 10-watt bass.
Yeah.
Can't handle no bass frequency. That bass was, I mean, it was my first bass, but that thing was trash. But anyway, and then, I mean, I want to give this bass an honorable mention is Freddie Thompson's Yamaha bass.
Yeah.
That was
that
given
bass
to my
is
dad.
peak.
Yeah, bro.
Clap it. Hey, you need to drop a
That bass
picture.
is
Someone
peak.
needs to edit a picture in when we're speaking on this bass because we need to see it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Peak bass.
That bass was something. So that was given to my dad, who let me use it for a while. So that was my first proper bass. And then I think the first thing I bought for myself was my red Fender 5-string jazz. Pretty sure that was the first one I bought for myself.
Okay.
And yeah, man, still got it to this day. So yeah, bro.
Yeah. Just telling me today how trash it is.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you was. We literally had this conversation today.
I said I gave away my two basses to get. Sorry, I'm getting my two main basses serviced, so I have nothing to play at the moment, recording wise. They're fine for like gigs and that. But
Fair enough. Iziah, first piece of gear.
First piece of gear. When I was 2, my parents bought a Yamaha Clavinova, so that's like a home piano.
Oh, yeah.
Speakers in like 8 sounds in there. And then the first keyboard I bought was a Roland Juno. DI.
I remember the Juno,
I
man.
remember that thing.
Yeah, that keyboard was special still.
You, bro.
Did you sell it?
Yeah, I definitely sold it. me and Neva was speaking about it this week. The Roland, it's weird that the Juno 106 is such a goat synth. And then they took that same word Juno and then they made like cheaper keyboards with that word. Just like, why would you do that?
Keyboards.
It's like you're not respecting the name.
Yeah.
Andre, do you remember Dad had a Juno in storage?
Yeah. Pissed.
And it was like, I remember I was with Dad, he was selling it at one point. And at that point, I had no idea about synths.
Yeah.
But it was, what was it, Andre?
It was a 106.
It was a 106.
Yeah.
He had a 106 in storage, and I'm so upset with myself that day I was there and watched him sell it because I didn't know what it was. Because looking back, I'm like,
Sucks.
yo, what?
Because how much they going for now? Like 2K or something like that.
Yeah, but it's weird because even like 2 years ago, they were like 700, 800. And
Yeah.
now doubled in
mad.
price. It's like,
Damn.
yeah, they're only going to keep going up.
It's peak, man. Skating is peak, just in general, isn't it?
Yeah,
What was your first,
Most
what was
stuff
your
goes
first
up.
thing, Andre?
Which makes no sense, man. Why are you going up in price? You're
Yeah, it's
old,
true.
man. Come on, man.
It's true.
When back in the day, they could get it for £100.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here.
What was your first thing, Andre?
gear? I don't even.
You just given you
Yeah,
didn't buy,
like,
you didn't
I've
buy
always
gear till you were
just
like
had gear.
25, bro. You didn't,
What's that?
You didn't buy anything till you were like 25, man.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not gonna lie. It's true.
Bare freebie.
So I never really had a kit. We had just had kits at the house. My dad's a drummer, innit? So we always had kits at home set up.
that's it.
And like, I would play those kits, and then Mapex gave me a kit. And I don't know how old I was.
It was just before Dominion Center. So
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how old I was.
I would have been 10.
So
So
14.
you would have been
around
13.
there.
Yeah, 13, 14.
13, 14. Got given a kit by Mapex and then read that out in it. But what have I bought? I don't know. What have I bought? Like cymbals? Snares?
Snares.
Yeah, I can't really answer this question, man. I'm not part of this. I haven't really bought anything, man. I've just always kind of had
you're just buying
channel strip.
breakables and that's it.
What's that?
Keep it moving. You just buy breakables and keep it moving.
Yeah, there's like stuff that broke. I would
See.
replace that. I'll be using my dad's ones until I clock. This ain't it. Let me buy my own.
Yeah.
And then give it back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then come back for the stuff that I did like that was his. Like, yeah, man, just take this instead. I'll hold this for you for a little bit, and then all of a sudden that's now it's like been repurposed, and it's my symbol that he's asking me for, but really it was his. Listen, man, I got it from him. Learn how to pattern things like that. But yeah, anyway, that's the little quiz, little rig quiz. Yeah, if you had 1K to spend. This is hard, 1K. Aaron, what you getting with 1K? Gear-wise.
1K. See, the question is, do you get a good guitar and a crap amp, or a crap. Wait, good guitar, crap amp, or a good amp and a crap guitar. That's where I'm trying to sit on this now. Do you know what I mean?
You can't middle it, no.
Yeah, I don't know, like, and it's tricky because it's like man could do the whole like, I could do the whole amp sim thing and get like a Strymon, was it the Strymon modeler thing they've got, Iridium. I could get that. That's probably like 500, maybe 500 pounds. But then to buy a guitar for 500 pounds is just, oh man.
Not even like a Fender standard thing. That wouldn't be alright. Or
Bruv, I hate to be that guy, but the starting price for guitars has to be like 1,500 at least, man. 'Cause, like for something to be like, yeah, man, this is running still. Like, but to be fair, all my early guitars were cheap things, innit? So I'll hold a Fender, like a was it Chinese Fender or something like
Japanese.
Yeah.
Japanese.
that. But I'll get that second hand. That needs to be second hand. So that needs to be like 300.
See, that's probably going to be the pattern for the 1K thing, isn't it? Second hand.
Yeah, probably, yeah. yeah, definitely second hand for both of them.
Yeah. So what? What did you say? A Fender what?
Fender Strat or a Telly. Go Strats. I like Strats. Second hand, like Chinese built, so nothing American built because that's gonna be too much peas. And then I'll get the Strymon Iridium or the HX Stomp. Either one of those.
Yeah, just a young amp sim, innit?
Yeah, and then you got
Yeah,
FX
that's
on
calm.
there as well, innit? So
That's calm.
I was running.
Dana, what you getting? What you getting? You got 1K? What you getting?
1K, and I'm a beginner musician starting out, and I need a rig.
I'm just saying right now, you got 1K to get something that's going to pattern you. What you getting?
Right now. Oh,
Yeah.
So Dana, do you remember that time we went away with shout out to Faith Child? We went away with Faith, and they lost your gear. They lost your moog, yeah. So imagine it's that. Imagine they give you a coupon for 1K. Yo, we got a show tomorrow. Here's 1K. Is all we got. Pattern yourself.
How much is the System 8 thing?
Come on, let's go.
How much is the System 8 thing? That's over one.
With the synth.
The thing I seen it go up, but it never used to be that high.
Yeah.
It's definitely like 1.5 right now. It used to
For
be
real?
like a solid 8.
Yikes!
Yikes. Okay, me personally right now, 1K. Shoot.
It's peak, innit?
I'm looking around at my bases right now.
1K is so limited.
Yeah, it's small, but I'd probably maybe try and get another Moog second hand or like a Roland synth second hand.
Yeah, but we're not just talking about bass, innit?
Bass.
Yeah, like. Let's just say a function. Let's say you got to do a function. You got 1K.
Oh, just get a Iziah,
just like live setup.
a Iziah 5-string bass, the Marcus Miller thing.
Okay,
That's a cheat code. You're nice.
Yeah.
with that.
It's a cheat code, bro. It's a cheat. Like, I will not lie to you. It's a cheat code. I was against them for a while, and then I bought one. I was like, and I got it for like £200, and I was like, okay, yeah, this thing is good still. It's proper.
Did you get your second hand?
Yeah, I think I put it on. I wanted a backup bass for my bass mods basically because I wasn't feeling the red Fender at the time. But then, yeah, I think I put it on Insta, just saying, "Yo, if anyone's selling a Iziah, shout me." And this guy came up to me and just said, "Yeah, £200, you can have it."
Wow.
Cool. Met him at Gatwick.
Cool. Patterns. You getting an amp as well? You going straight in?
Defo straight in for you.
What are you saying? Hold the 1K for Hakkasan, yeah? Hold the rest for Hakkasan.
I would say get a
nobody
site
to
and then
you're
spend the
going-
rest of your money on like a base station or a Gaia or something. So you got to sit.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, like because
Smart.
more time you're just gonna be going in DIs anyway, so you might as well just
It's not
make
worth
sure you're
it.
covered. Yeah, because and amps. If you don't spend good money on an amp, you're gonna get a crap amp, bro. Just get a GK. Shout out GK.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you, GK. This podcast brought to you by
It's
GK.
brought to you by a guy.
Anyway, Az, what are you getting with 1K, man?
Yeah, I'm done, bro. 1K is a laptop and a MIDI keyboard.
I was about to say. I was gonna think. Because you can get Keyscape or how much is UV?
UV's like 200.
Yeah, patterns.
Yeah, I think it's a laptop and
Yeah, but you can't. What laptop you get for less than 1K, bro?
eBay, bro. This guy's eBay
256 SSD.
Oh, the small thing.
Yeah, small laptop. Yeah, I can't see it going the other way. Even like an 88 keyboard on Gumtree, eBay,
It's not.
1.5 minimum.
Get out of here, man.
Unless you're getting something old. I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation. For a function, I guess you could get something like a, I don't know, RD 700. I'm sure you could pick up one of those for like 500 now.
But allow that though, innit?
Yeah,
Oh, then you're
In this day and
rolling,
age.
bruv. You're rolling. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
but that's
put your
like
things,
over
bro.
10 years old now.
That's the old stuff.
Yeah, technology's evolved. Bro, the Coronis is 10 years old. Over 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah, that's mad. So the RD 700 must be like 15.
Damn, son.
20.
You know the funniest thing about talking about keyboards and synths is that I've got no idea. So I'm just doing faces like, yo, that's mad.
RD212, like R2D2. What's the
I got the R2D2, yeah? Mad, bro.
key? You know, I was literally thinking, as we were talking about, I was thinking, wow, we're getting bare technical. To our casual
Yeah,
listeners,
yeah.
it's kind of mad. Let me go for it quickly. Drums wise, it's kind of peak still. It's gonna be eBay.
Nah, I think drums can push.
You
I
think,
think
bro?
drums is the easiest.
You're right.
Yeah,
Bro, it's, you know what it is? It's not the drums, it's the cymbals.
yeah, the symbol. Yeah, clap.
It's the cymbals.
One
the
ride
drum.
is like 300. So,
So you can get a Tama, a Pearl, something like that, like a decent enough kit for 500 on eBay. But then I'm probably gonna have to get a crash ride and a hat, and that's it. Because that's £400 right there. And it stands, and it's peak. Drums is peak. Drums is very peak. Should we go to the dream rig real quick?
all right.
Money, no object. What are you getting real quick? And let's get out of this technical space because we're losing our 5 listeners, man.
If money's not an object, then I want... Oh, man. I think I want a 2-rock amplifier. And probably like a wood library PRS. So it's like just super rare wood.
That sounds
they
mad.
use.
Wood library.
Yeah, wood
Wood
library. is
library.
my thing.
How many people had to die for that to be made, bro?
Too many. It's one of them ones where like they had to check if the wood is not
legal.
like on the banned list. Yeah.
They took it straight from
I
the
got a snare like
rainforest.
that.
Yeah,
I can't travel with.
Yeah, them ones, them kind of ones they're just beautiful, man. So yeah, that'd be me, bro. And then
Dana.
just two pedals and that's it.
Pedals, innit? Yeah. Dana, what you got? Money, no object. What you getting?
I am getting a custom bass made for me with all my specifications, which should
Fair
be
enough. We won't get into that. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
gonna get
it's
real
just-
techie.
yeah.
Eyes, money, no object.
Money, no object. I think I'm just fusing all the keyboards together.
Yeah.
Because I like everything from every company, but there's just one that works best for me right now. But yeah, I think technology is crazy right now.
Doesn't matter, innit? You can just
Yeah.
get by me, Pearl Masters, and then Zildjian. It's basic and it's kind of, it is what it is, isn't it? How much gear is enough gear, Eyes? I'm looking at you because I know how much you got.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know if there's ever enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's always, I guess we're all situation dependent in regards to what we take out. So I guess if you have your main bass is covered, main bases be like, I guess from my perspective, a great piano, good synths, and then general MIDI sounds. I think once those bases are covered, after that, it just becomes, if you want to be fancy, it's fun, innit? Just make it fun. Like, I've got a few keyboards that do the same thing, but to make the job fun, it's like different gig, different keyboards. It just keeps the job moving.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man.
But that being said, Aaron brought like 7 guitars to rehearsal the other day.
Me?
Everything's run through different guitars.
No.
You know what?
I'm just there. I'm there with my two
36K
keyboards, two of the
HD,
same keyboards,
Brother.
88 and the 73.
Nah.
Aaron's got 3 guitars.
Man,
Bare
did not
guitars.
just
Aaron.
let the thing go like that, bro.
Aaron, you want to speak for yourself, or
I
do
did not say
you
just
need, do you
let it
need
go like
legal
that, bro.
representation for that one, man?
It just dawned on me that I'm not even the guy. It's Aaron.
Yeah, really.
Do you know what? It's situation dependent. Like my brother Iziah said. I think. When
But were you
don't
just
know-
playing one song though?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But the thing is, for me, it's like, what? There's no guitar parts in the song. Then when we get in the room and we're figuring out parts, I need to know what kind of texture I'm going for. Do you know what I mean? So ideally in your arsenal, you want a Strat, a Telly, and a Les Paul or a humbucker type guitar. And in an ideal world, I like double of each guitar as well. Shout out to my wife, who's probably going to listen to this, just so she knows. Anyway, she knows what it is. But yeah, so I brought one of each, really. I bought one of each, just for the textures in it.
But you said
Sometimes-
3 types. You just said 3 types, and Isaiah said you bought 7. So
Yeah, but then the next day I had to bring my acoustic guitar with me because we had to track a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit of acoustic in there. Yeah.
Got you.
But the thing is, when you bring anything more than like 2 guitars, it just looks long. It looks like man's bought the Wembley Arena rig with him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
them
So-
ones, when we used to do convention, Eyes and Dana, man, we were bringing everything.
Yeah,
Everything we had gear-wise.
Everything
we
I
to the
owned.
convention, bro. Are you dumb?
I was using my rig, Levi's rig, Isaiah's dad's rig, just added it all together.
You had like how
And
many
everything
speakers did you have
together,
behind
bro.
you, bro?
I don't even.
Yeah, you
I
had to.
a 4 and a
It's culture.
I had like 6 toms, calm. And that's it. Yeah, man.
You had like 14 symbols, something dumb like that.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb, man. But you had to, innit? There's no other place where I was going to take all that stuff out.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because, like, say, like, in the working environment, if you now if I come up with 4 keyboards, I have to deliver. So if one keyboard's not
keyboard
got that sound, one of those keyboards needs to have that sound. Same with guitars, it's like, no, I don't like that tone. No, change this guitar. And you imagine on your 7th guitar, and they're like, I don't like that tone. Sweating.
Pissed, man.
Stress.
Pete,
I think for me, I did a rehearsal once, and it was I think it was an acoustic song or no, it was just a electric guitar, and no, it was acoustic guitar. I brought an acoustic guitar. I thought, pattern, whatever, and the MD was like, did you not bring your Kemper? And I was like, why? I thought it was just acoustic, like straight in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then from then, I was kind of like, I just need to bring everything with me because then at least, do you know what I mean? It just makes it like you can just be a bit more creative and the textures, man. It's all about the textures, bruv.
That's kind of led me on to my next point. Has anyone been like unprepared for a gig? Like, what's the most unprepared someone's been? Who's got a story for me? I feel like Aaron's got one because of the way he's looking.
I'm trying to think actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know myself. I'm trying to think as well. Have I been unprepared? I probably have, but that's more programming side.
Yeah.
Like when we used to have them mash up mixes and stuff, and like chicks all coming out in the house. I can't get it in my ears no more. Patterning sound check, all of a sudden everything's changed. Cues coming out in the house. Live recording, you know. 1, 2. Listen, that's when I've been unprepared, gear wise. It's programming side.
No, there's been another time you've been unprepared, Andre.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. Let me speak on that still. This is my story. Hold on.
Cut this out. Cut this out of the pod, man.
Because sometimes you got to hold the smoke as well, bro. I remember there was a gig we did in I think it was Oxford Street or whatever. As an ID thing, yeah. And then for some reason, Andre hadn't prepared his drum shield properly. In the gig.
That weren't me.
So mid song, Andre's drum shield just drops. Like this massive thing.
Everyone
like
shook.
bruv shook. The thing must have been what, 6 foot drum shield. Just comes tumbling down behind us, and then I see it hit. I think it hit my stand, and my laptop was on the stand.
Laptop stand,
And my
Yeah,
stand just
laptop's
started spinning.
Yeah. Everyone's
slow
watching the
motion,
laptop
though.
like,
It was so slow motion. I remember it happening, man, because I saw the thing just fell. That wasn't my fault, because like I ain't doing the screen. There's nothing to do with me, bro. I don't even own that, bro.
You don't set up your things, no?
Nothing to do with me, bro. Anyway,
Gotta bring your
it
own
fell
screen,
down.
bro.
Not Aaron's thing, and Aaron's thing's just like, and it all happened in slow motion. We're all playing, we're all kind of watching. It's just like what is gonna happen? Did
That
you
was
caught
mad.
it though? I saw you caught
I
it.
caught it. Yeah. I think I caught it still. That was mad. That was mad. I think unprepared for me is more like just not being happy with the gear that I have, and then being in sound check, man, just thrusting around trying to get a good sound. Like, you know what I mean? Like being on tour and like you do a sound check and you're like, this ain't cutting it, man. You start tweaking here, tweaking there. It just gets worse. You tweak some more. It's like, this still sounds trash. Like that for me is, I hate that feeling, man. That's when I feel proper unprepared.
But it's not cutting through.
Yeah, definitely not.
Working.
Definitely not.
Yeah, man. Let's speak.
I think for me,
go on.
not really unprepared, but like looking back on earlier days in comparison to now, it's like I just used to play one keyboard and I made that one keyboard work, but now I just wouldn't ever do that. Like it's just like, why would I do that to myself?
Now you're blessed.
Unless it's like a walk in the park. Back then, it was cool. It wasn't tricky, but it wasn't ideal. But now I've
Don't
got
need to
more
do it.
keyboards. I wouldn't do. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to myself.
Yeah, it's true, innit? 'Cause when I saw you bring the Nord to do gospel, I was proper shocked, but you made it work, innit?
Listen,
That's what you said
the
about
way
just
Iziah,
mixing stuff
we
up,
need to
just
make
keeping it
this
interesting.
public, bro. The way Iziah used to cuss out Lord.
I know. I did a 360.
Listen, man. So we've been talking brands here. Do you think name brands matter, Dana? Like the top brands, does it matter?
I think it depends by the instrument. Like, for example, bass guitars in particular, if the bass sounds good, it sounds good. It doesn't really matter. It's more other people, maybe in the studio more, people be like, oh, do you have a Fender Precision? Like, people always ask me that. And it's like, I mean, I do, but it's not necessarily going to sound the best for this track.
Yeah.
You just hear that and get gassed and want
It's a buzzword, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Got that P bass,
I mean,
man.
in certain, but then I would say with like maybe keyboards or synths, when someone asks me, do you have a Moog? There is a specific sound you'll get from a Moog.
Yeah.
So it's, it's a weird one. And then, with amps, I actually think it's kind of important to have a bigger brand amp, especially with endorsements and things like that. Because if, say, you're with a certain company, I'll use the example Gallion Kruger. If you go to another country and you
Hey, that's enough pods now. That's enough plugs, bro. All right, go on, carry on. That's your last word.
if you go to another country and you need an amp, 9 times out of 10, because Gallion's a big brand, I'm going to be able to get a Gallion amp. Whereas if I'm playing this random boutique thing, I'm not going to be able to get that out of, if I'm in Luxembourg trying to get a amp hired, you know what I mean? So,
Who you sending for?
Man, it's like the whole nation.
So, like, yes and no. It's just, do you have the gear to do the job? A lot of the time, a big brand will be that piece of equipment to do the job.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. How's it for keys then?
Yeah, I don't think there's that many small brands out there like that. But
It's true, actually.
it's like when you look at gigs, you more or less see the same, let's say 4 names, probably Nord, Korg, Yamaha, Roland, not in any particular order, but it's just
pretty much.
mainly those. Like, I guess that anything that's away from that is like the odd synth, like a Dave Smith or a Moog or
Yeah, it's true. Keys are always kind of like high level, isn't it?
yeah. The only
it-
thing
I guess-
a couple of years back, I remember seeing a couple of people playing Casio, and I was just like,
Swear
I
down.
would never do it, but somehow it was running. It's like Dana said, to go abroad and ask for Casio, highly unlikely. You need to be touring with your gear.
How's it work for guitars then? Name brand, stuff like that.
For guitars, I think similar to what Dana was saying. some people just allocate a particular sound to a brand.
Yeah.
So it just makes them feel a bit safe. So like, yeah, you Fender Strat, you know, Fender Telly, whatever. And then you got your Gibson Les Paul or your Gibson 335 or your SG. But we're living in a day and age now where there are loads of brands making those guitars, those style guitars, with a bit more love and care, like more handmade stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, the name doesn't matter too tough, because if it feels good and it plays good, then for me it's running and it looks good as well.
Okay.
And I like hand built guitars, and you can feel that they're hand built and there's detail gone into it. I've got an LSL Strat with a humbucker in the bridge, and it's like I prefer that to all the Fenders I've had.
Okay.
Because it was hand built, whereas the Fenders were like built in a factory. So they're all a bit more. They're still good, but they just don't feel as yeah. So I like that. And then you've got like brands like PRS, which are just PRS and Sir, like they're really good brands, but people don't feel as safe usually with them because they're kind of trying to copy the Fender thing but finesse it. But yeah, they're good brands, man. So I'm more just about try it. If it feels good, and it sounds good and looks good, then I'll go for it. To be fair, I don't really care about the
like
snobbery.
That's like me, bro. I don't care at all. But I've never been the gear guy anyway. Like, just like whatever. If it sounds good, it works, innit? With the drums, it's like I have my favorites, but I feel like at a certain level, all kits kind of sound the same. If you have Remo skins on them, that's my thing in it. Because there's a certain other brand we won't talk about too much. I just feel they make this drum sound so bad, man. Honestly, and it's like what's the war? Caribbeans against Africans, or like it's them kind of. That's not even Civil War like that. It's like Bloods and Crips, bro. It's more like that. You know what I mean? Like Remo versus Evans, like. And like it's Samsung iPhone. It's literally that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my thing's better because we got all these different features and our skins are purple and red now. Like, bro, but they don't sound good. Like, it's cool. Like you can chuck a remote on, it sounds good straight away. Like an iPhone, you open it up. Okay, this makes sense. It's bang.
Yeah, it's patterned. Yeah.
No compliments.
Yeah,
anyway. Shout out to them, man. Innit? It's cool. So yeah, my thing is more skins, but drums. If you can tune, it sounds good, man.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's drums. Cymbals for me as well. I am a snob. I am a snob. I don't lie.
Zildjian, baby.
Yeah, Zildjian's all the way for me because and you have to get once you get at a top level, it all sounds good again. But like for me, Zildjian's on recordings always sound better, man. Sabians are like white noise. Just all of that. Is,
Do you feel like once you get to like a certain level of plating, you can tell the difference in the little nuances, can't you? Like with your instruments, would you agree
definitely.
or disagree?
Definitely. Even so, my thing with Sabians, like they feel nice to play, which is weird because it's just cymbals. But in the times I've played them, they feel nicer to hit, which sounds mad. Which might be the reason why everyone gets gassed on them. But I don't know. People don't listen, which is cool. I'm gonna stop my tirade against them now because most people that I've been getting at have kind of switched to Zildjian anyway now. So
I called it. I called it.
Yeah, we called it. We've been on their necks for years. no, Sabian, no. All right, cool. Anyway, we'll talk about that later, man. Endorsements, man. Let's talk endorsements because that's like a hot button topic for a lot of musicians. Like everyone's like, how do I get an endorsement, guys? Eyes, Dana, anyone?
I don't know.
You don't know? Right, cool.
Iziah knows, man.
Iziah, man. You got bare keepers in your yard.
I think it's situation dependent. Like first, a lot of like you said, it's a hot topic. A lot of people want it. It's like, why do you want it though? Like, or more so, do you need it? Because like all the endorsements that happen, all the gear that I've received via those endorsements, I would buy them the same way. If I wanted it, I'll go and buy it. So like I could have got endorsed on my in-ears, bought it. Like if I really want something, I want to get it. So I was thinking about buying a System 8 before I was endorsed by Roland, because I think it's a dope keyboard. So yeah, but in regards to getting it, I guess once you're working at such a level, in regards to are they necessary? If it's necessary in the sense of it's nice to have the support of a company, and I think most people get misconstrued that they're doing you a favor. I think it's mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
Because as much as I play these keyboards, they're getting seen everywhere, and those are influenced by me passively and actively. They're seeing me play one brand and sticking to that brand. So they're gonna gravitate towards that brand as well. So I think it can be influential as well.
Yeah, man. It's kind of what you said there is funny. It's kind of like when rich people say, "Oh, money won't make you happy," but it's like, let me try it, innit? Let me try have an endorsement first to see if I don't want one, innit?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like if you believe that you're at a place where you require endorsement or a company can benefit from you being an endorsee, by all means, I guess the way to, I don't know, I've done quite a few ways. Like I've emailed companies, companies have approached me. That's a totally different feeling.
Yeah.
That's unmatched. And when you have that, just like, yo,
I'm here.
Can you
I've made it.
it's like it's a different. It's like, so what can you do for me? Like, why should I play your stuff? Kind of thing. So yeah, but the most common way is like reaching out, emailing. Like most of the companies will have it on their website, like endorsement or artist
Contact,
such and such. Yeah, contact, and then you state your case on why you think you deserve it.
It's tricky, man. Aaron, what do you think on endorsements?
Yeah,
And how
similar
have
to-
you got the ones that you've had before and relationships you've had?
Yeah, similar to Iziah, situational. So my first ever endorsement was with an acoustic guitar company called Freshman.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's when I started playing for this girl band called MO, and we went on tour with Little Mix. And yeah, I needed some acoustic guitars, and I'd seen other people with them like doing pop stuff, and I thought, cool, and tried them out. I emailed the guy, and he was blessed. He was like, "Yeah, what do you want? I'll send it to you." And this was before Instagram. Was really like what it is now, where you tag and you know what I mean, whatever. He was just like, take pictures and post them on Facebook, like of the guitar. That's it. Yeah, like, and I just played them, and then that was a decent relationship. But then I think I kind of, I stopped playing that brand of guitar, acoustic guitar, and then electric wise, I remember I did a gig in Dubai, and on the way home, my guitar got smashed. By the handling crew, yeah. And who do we fly with? I think it was British Airways, No, Qatar Airways. Anyway, one of them two. It was a big airline. And I remember saying to them, like, no, let me just hit the guitar, put it in like above my head or whatever. I had a flight case for it. And they were like, no, we have to take it. It'll be fine. Got it out. Opened the case up, and the headstock was cracked in half.
Wow.
So I was vexed, bruv. Yeah, and then we had a rehearsal like a week later, and then I brought it to my repair guy. His name is Sam, absolutely legend. And he used to he worked in the Gibson their showroom in London. So I went there, told him what was going on, and he's like, "Oh, bruv, like I'll just sign out a Gibson for you, like, because my guitar was a Les Paul." He's like, "Yeah, I'll just give you a Gibson, and then do you know what I mean? Just do your thing, and then bring it back when you're ready." So I did that, and then from there I just had a relationship with Gibson, and then they'll sort me out every time I needed an acoustic or an electric. So yeah, that's how that went, but. That was more organic and a bit like accidental. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
I tried to email when I first started doing like pop gigs, bruv. I had like a mad festival run, and I sent out bare emails to different brands. Yeah,
Skies.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, bare of them got back to me.
Oh, sorry.
But-
After.
Yeah, but like I didn't have the peas to actually purchase the gear
Right.
after the discount they were giving me. So the email just sitting in my inbox like, yeah, we'll offer you XYZ percentage off. I was like, cool. So can I not get that for free or? But I was a teenager, very immature, didn't really understand how it works. But yeah.
On that though,
I wanted to
so
speak on that actually.
a lot of the time with the endorsement stuff, it's more just here's your discount, right? Or is it?
I wanted to
think-
speak on what
Yeah, go on,
Aaron
Dana.
said because
Because I really want to break it down because there's a lot of people that just like this is like a grey area that no one knows about.
a lot of people, including me, got caught up in the endorsement thing where this company's giving me 20% off, 30% off, but they'll give you the 30% off, then put VAT back on it. So you're only getting like 10-15%, and at that point you might as well just get a second hand.
Just wait for the Christmas sale, bro.
So that happened to me a lot in the past. And I would just say don't get caught up in the hype. I personally don't care too tough for endorsements. The AMP one is the only one I cared about because AMPs are bloody expensive. So but in terms of bases, I don't care, man. I'll just buy the base I need, wherever it is.
What was the AMP deal? Was it the AMP deal? Was it free? Was it a free AMP? Was it like discount?
So they gave me a free rig, a full rig, so 2 4x10 cabs and a big head, which that thing's actually quite expensive. So I was pretty
So
gassed when
heavy.
they gave it to me. Yeah.
That thing is so heavy.
I was quite gassed when they gave that to me, so I was pretty happy. And then I think it was 40% off anything else I wanted to buy. So
That's nice.
And those are yours to keep. They're not gonna call back. Like, yo.
they haven't. So they said it was a loan, but my man just left me to it. So I'm like, cool, bro.
Yeah, 'cause that's a lot. That's a thing as well. A lot of the gear is loaned. A lot of the time in the endorsement thing. Yeah. And then when you go to move companies now, they're like, okay, can we have our stuff back? And you're like,
Well, that's the thing. I used to say that, nah, this is before I had 100% free gear, I guess, in deal.
Yeah.
When I used to be like, nah, I want a percentage deal because when I buy it, no one can take it back off me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm on the other side. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, bro. Because
Paying
I
for
got 5 keyboards in 1 year. No, 5 keyboards in 6 months to be
Yeah.
I remember.
precise.
It's every
I don't want
week,
to pay
bro.
for that.
Every
Yeah, I
week
don't
on
pay for
Instagram,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Delivery.
I wouldn't want to pay that much, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
in regards to your question, it varies. Some deals are percentage based, some are 100%, and then some are like loans straight.
I guess at a certain level, it doesn't matter. Even if it is loan, all right, I'm moving to another company and they're going to give me stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's
Does it?
the thing. So you look across the pond, like a lot of these Americans, they're touring with the best gear. Go to the house, their gear's mash. They ain't got no
Yeah.
gear. They actually have no gear, like whatsoever.
Yeah.
The
What was
vast
interesting-
majority, they're just the gigs hiring the gear for them. So
Yeah.
Mad.
We saying that?
Sometimes the deals are structured in a way where they'll give you something and it's not exclusive. So they might say, I know with guitar deals, sometimes they'll say, if you sign with us as an artist, it's not going to be exclusive. You don't have to be exclusive to us. You can still play other brands, all that kind of stuff. So that works in your favor sometimes. And I think also in this day and age, like people get endorsements off of their social media followings,
Yes.
as opposed to their actual work that they do, gig wise. Because
No, it's an influencer thing as well. Yeah.
essentially that's what it is. It's the influencer thing. So if you've got like a good following, probably 10K up, something like that, maybe.
So you
7K
need
up
the
or
swipe
whatever.
up, man. You need the swipe
Yeah,
up.
as soon as you get that swipe up, as soon as that bus, you're through. So people getting deals off of that.
Yeah, but you
and-
can't eat off that, man.
But it works. For the brand, it probably works the same way because 10, you know what I mean? 10, 20,000 people have seen you play their instrument.
It's like a gig.
Exactly. So it works. It works the same.
I think I just want to like get across. It's not that important. I think when we were younger, we really were like, I need to get endorsed. Especially when you're seeing your elders get endorsed, you're like, he gets that for free. Like, it's nice when you're doing it, when you're gigging and stuff like that. And if you are gigging, it will come, innit?
Yeah.
So
Like-
can I just interject? When I was
Go on.
younger, I didn't even know keyboardists got endorsements. I thought it was just drummers.
Yeah.
The drummers thing was
Drummers
clear,
is always
like,
patterned.
Yeah, they're like cymbals, shells. No one's person like they got, which obviously it does happen, but it just the drums thing just seemed more prominent. Maybe because I play drums and that's who I look to. But
You know what it is
see, like,
as
a
well
whole
with
different
drums?
world.
You know what it is with drums as well? Cymbals break all the time. Sticks break. You know what I mean? So there's more of a necessity if you're busy to be with a company, because the chances are 10 shows in something's going to happen because you're hitting things. You're hitting these things over.
Yeah,
something's
true.
going to happen to it. So I feel like
true.
that's where it's a bit more prominent with the drums, I guess. You know? I don't know. They're just more on it. But yeah, it's not that important, man. Just, if you like
I feel
something,
like
buy
I feel
it.
like drummers like sign with drum companies a lot more often than you see bass players or guitarists or
Hey,
keyboardists.
some drummers are slags for it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man will just sign up to anything, boy. Any and every company. Oh, you're gonna give me something, yeah? You're gonna say that I'm endorsed. I'm on your side. All right, cool, man. I'm with you.
It's true.
1 year later, the company's defunct.
Oh my days! Are you talking about that company? I
I
can't
work,
remember the
but-
name. I can't remember the name, but everyone had it back in the day. Do you remember? Was
I
it a
remember
Sticks
that
company?
still.
Was it Sticks?
I
or
won't
was it
even
Symbols?
talk about that company still, but yeah, basically, yeah, same thing, innit?
What did they do? Sticks or Symbols? I can't
Sticks,
remember.
sticks.
yeah.
Zorma, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone was
Every man
on
had
that,
signature things, boy.
Everyone. That was mad, boy.
Like, I was like, when I saw it, everyone was jumping, and I was like, this isn't like this isn't like Vic Firth or something, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have to be mashing work for Vic Firth to even listen to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even answer your call. So I'm like, if everyone can get this, if I can just get this easily, I'm just playing at church.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get this. I'm just gonna play the sticks I like.
Yeah.
Because
Might as well.
what's the point?
That's a thing. I feel people, as you've said, people will get endorsements for the sake
For the
of
look.
endorsements, and for the fact they can say, "Oh, they're endorsing me." It's like
Yeah.
play stuff you want to play, and if that endorsement comes from that company, amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
But like, don't play just for the sake of endorsement. Play the instruments that sound good to you and you want to play. Basically,
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Exactly.
That's any company that. So right now it's only GK and Dunlop strings I get endorsed by, but those are two things I play anyway. Literally,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play GK from when I was young. I played Mark for a while, but they were nice. They were good amps, but they weren't supporting me at all. And then GK came, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gone. but Mark, again, same thing. Mark, they gave me a little deal, but there's nothing much. But I always liked Mark bass. I always liked GK. Dunlop strings, I was playing them for a few years before I got any kind of deal. So play the stuff you want to play, man. And
But what if a brand you don't know about approaches you, and say, "Look, can you come and do a shoot for us, like
Yeah.
playing our basses or our keyboards,
I
our
mean-
drums?" And then you like their thing. Would you then be like, "Actually, yeah, I don't mind being
Yeah,
an
absolutely.
artist."
If I ended up liking it, then yeah, because it's the same thing. If I want to play that brand, if they've invited me to come down and I go down and play their basses, I'm like, yo, this is nice. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it. Like,
Yeah.
Especially the fact they've taken the time out to reach me. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that hits different. Like I was saying, that hits different, bro. When you see
Yeah,
the email
absolutely.
come through, it's like, "Yo, you talking to me?
Yeah.
You want from me, babe? You see this email?" Yeah, that one is different, man.
That's nice, man. Yeah, have you guys? I feel like have you ever like copied someone's gear, like seen what they had and then copied it? Aaron,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. yeah.
What you man copying, man? What you man been copying?
I'll just say it. My red bass and my Mark bass amp, that was Jerry.
Yeah, clean.
That was
clean.
That was Jerry. I'm not even gonna hide it. That was Jerry. Bro. I mentioned him on the pod before, but yeah, bro, the red bass. Well, no, it was more. It wasn't so much the color, but it was just the Fender.
Yeah.
And what happened? I went to a gig he was doing. My dad was like moderating that one gig he was doing, and it was like him, Jerry Brown, Mike Brown, like Howard, like Bad Boys,
all them,
and
yeah.
Jerry. His sound of that gig, I was like, "Yo, this is nuts." He like just sold me on it, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm going with this thing." But yeah, that's pretty much it, though.
Yeah. Aaron, what have you copied, man?
My PRS.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. yeah. I had a cheaper version of his guitar. And then I had a Parker. Do you remember the Parker guitars?
Yeah.
The Parkers are buff,
The
man.
weird head, bro.
The Parkers are mad still. So Wayne had one. Wayne Plummer was my guitar teacher, mentor, friends. He's a bad boy. So yeah, he had a Parker. Mike Brown had a Parker as well. I copied them two of the guitars before I even knew if they sounded good. I just wanted it because they had it.
You can see it.
That's the vibe, innit? That's the vibe. You're just your idols, innit? Your music idols. You see them playing particular gear. It's like, well, you want to play this? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get that. You ain't even heard it. You ain't even played it. You ain't even played it yet. Like, you don't know if it fits you at all. Like, and then you get it. You're like, yo, this sounds dead, bro.
You don't even know how to say it up.
Yeah, because you don't have to set it up. One time I remember divided by 13 amplifiers, they at one point were just bait. Everyone was getting one. I said, yo, I need to try this, man. I think I want one. I think I want to divide by 13. Went to the shop to try divide by 13. I was like, yo, this sounds ass. But it was me. Because I didn't know. Because with amps, they're like voices, in it. So it's like you have to know what particular voice you're trying to get out and what tone you want. Do you know what I mean? So you can't just play anything on any amp. It puts you in a headspace. Yeah. And I didn't know the headspace to be in for that amp. So
That's funny.
Man. Have you ever copied anyone?
Yeah, clean. I played Ace's Adrian Moore's Cronus. Cause it's the first person I saw with that keyboard. And obviously, we're in 2012. And the last Korg ball was the Triton. So I think everyone's like, what the hell is this? Played it. I must have played, it was one convention. I must have played that 3 songs on it. And I was like, yeah. And I know keyboards at the time. I was like, yeah, I need that. Bought it. I was just lucky enough for that keyboard to go and be the flagship.
Yeah.
The years to come.
I remember when you got it, man. You got the silver one as well, wasn't it?
I got the black one first.
you got
And
the
I
black
upgraded to silver. Yeah. That keyboard like that.
How did this guy afford this, bro?
Fam, some
I didn't even
$3,000
know.
keyboard.
I honestly couldn't
it's
tell you.
3K. What?
But I think
this
he
guy is
bust
selling
me in
drugs.
it, so it was like 1.8.
Okay. Still though, man, we were young, man.
Yeah, I was
young.
like 16.
No one had 1.8 in their pocket, but you did.
Yeah.
No, hold
I don't
on.
know.
Man said he was 16.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Hey,
I
Iziah just makes money out of nowhere, though, fam. I
Yeah,
remember
money
once-
laundering, man.
I remember once he was like, he was saving up for a Mac, yeah.
Then he had it.
Probably around the same age, 15, 16. He's like, yeah, I'm like halfway there. Like, I think something like that, he probably had like £600. And then the next week he had the Mac. I was like, where does a 15-year-old get £600 from?
Mate, I can't tell you. Every birthday, Christmas money,
hold
racked
it.
up.
Yeah. Eating good over there at the Yarde house, man.
Iziah, were you one of those guys who would save his school money? Like, if you had something in mind you wanted to save for and buy, you just all your P's would go there.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda, not really. It's weird. Like, my mum's just like, if you want something, you need to save for it. So me and Levi was always like that. But it's weird. Like, reflecting back, I can't say I missed the after school chicken and chips to buy that keyboard or didn't buy seats. I definitely did all of that normal stuff. So even me, it's like, where does this money come from? I don't know. I can't even tell you. It happened though.
You know, it gets like that though, you know. Just general now. It happens to me sometimes when I'm like, I need to save this amount by this date. And all of a sudden it's just there. It's in the account somehow. By some way. God's grace has just found its way into my account. The work's come in.
Honestly.
That's how it happens, man. Let's get a bit more technical. Like, you guys insure your gear?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I'm a part of the musicians union, and then the membership
that's up to
I
2K,
pay
right?
for. Yeah, and then I've got insurance on my studio as well, up to 50K. So anything in here.
Okay.
So if it's in here, it's covered.
Okay, look at you, sensible. Dana, you ain't got no insurance.
Nah, just that. just the MU insurance, but nothing else really. I should. I mean, at one point I was going to. I don't know why I didn't.
We were calculating studio. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And it was coming up kind of peak.
Yeah, it was peas.
Because we're adding up everything we had in the room. It's like,
And then and then I was adding up my own stuff to that as well. It got a bit mad still.
and you just got scared and walked away. Then it probably would have cost like £20 a month. But insure your stuff, man. Aaron, talk to me,
bro.
man.
Yeah, see, I learned the hard way about insuring your stuff,
real.
man. I did a gig and festival run. We had techs who like obviously set up your gear and pack it down and whatnot. And then our last festival obviously killed it. We've gone off stage, just chilling in the festival, and then assuming that our gear's being packed up, innit, as you do if it's your job. So then went home. It was a guitar that I had been given by Gibson. So it's like my B guitar, really. It wasn't my A one. It's my B guitar. But obviously you have it out for the stunt, innit? You know the vibes. Yeah, and then it got to like January. This happened at August, and then it got to January, and they emailed me like, "Yo, can we get the guitar back if you're not using it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. It's in the lockup. I ain't touched it." So I go to the lockup. I open the case. There's no guitar in there. So I was like, "What's going on?" Like,
what?
Yeah.
You must have felt sick.
I literally, bro, I felt sick. Like, I was like, "Where's the guitar gone?" I was in the guy who's lockup. He's like, "Bruv, no one's been in here. Like, no one at all has been in here to get anything out. So it should be here." I felt sick, bruv. I called the tech 'cause I was like, "Yo, like,
What happened?
do you guys remember putting it away?" Like, oh, they're kind of umming and ahhing. Yeah, I'm sure we did. It was a long time ago. It's like, but I know when that day they were wasted in it. So
For real.
that could have, it could have got sucked when they weren't looking or whatever. But anyway, I had to pay for that guitar because you signed a contract with Gibson when you take any of the guitars out on the road, innit? Yeah, bro. So I had to pay that back, man.
How much was that?
Back. It wasn't that much, to be fair. It was, I think it was like £1,000. It was £1,000 guitar, so it was like a B guitar in it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But
Mid-range.
but still, you're dropping that much P, you ain't getting nothing back.
That's crazy, man.
That's just going to them. So that was long. But MU, since then MU obviously, and then content insurance.
Contents is the one, bruv.
Yeah.
Listen, when you guys move out, contents insurance, we claim every year, bruv. I don't care.
Hey, don't incriminate yourself, bro.
Listen, my stuff breaks, bro. My stuff breaks, and I claim. I pay for it. How's that? You know as well, because it covers outside the house and in the house, theft, everything, man.
Yeah.
Am I paying like £15 a month for contents insurance in this house?
Yeah.
I'm off for that, man.
Yeah.
Listen, patterns, absolute patterns, man. I think that's us, man. I think we've covered anything else we haven't covered gear wise. I'm trying to think.
I think we're game, bro. We're good, man. I think we're good.
All right, we're good, man. Everyone, thanks for listening. Eyes, thanks for jumping in with us today, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's dope to see how far we've all come. Started playing music with you guys like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Jeez.
mad still.
That's mad. Like I think it's bang on 10 years, maybe.
What, 10 years for what? ID?
We sing, you
Sing.
sing. Maybe 10 or 11.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm 24 now. We were 14, 15.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Do you remember when I invited you to my school to play at that after school play thing?
That's so funny. I was thinking about that last week. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's funny, bro.
It's mad. We've been in each other's lives for a decade. That's
Real
actually
family
mad.
thing, bro. Real family thing.
Yeah.
Actually mad. We've all grown so much and everyone's doing bits, man. We love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. But yeah, everyone, please like and subscribe on the YouTube. Follow us up on Spotify. I don't know if we're on iTunes yet. It's still taking bare long to get on iTunes. We might be by now. Who knows? Who knows when this pod comes out? Anyway, until next week. See you guys later. Take care.
Peace out.
Peace.